Hello, this is Christian Fint for IPTECH International and IPTECH Canada. Today I'm going to present a very unique door station solution that is very flexible and is built on the best of breed equipment from 3 of our vendors. The solution shows that today's open standards work great when picking the right partners. But before showing you all the components in detail, I'd like to point out the main reasons why we picked this mix and match approach. First, all IoT devices have built-in user interfaces, so there's no licensed software required, and they're easily scalable due to their modular design. Normally, these components can be installed much faster than more traditional equipment. And from an end client's perspective, it is very comfortable to use and very intuitive. Last but not least, from my main points, you have the choice of freedom if you want a security camera with a door or access control on that door or not. And it's still easy to program. And now let's look into the solution in detail. So here we have the solution in total. We start with the T26 MOBOTIX door station in the middle. It's a modular system. The main part is the top one, where we have a hemispheric camera with a true 360-degree coverage, so nothing can be hidden from the camera. It has a light button, a door station. We can combine it with relays, so if you want to control lights, we can do that. Now on the lower section here, we have the keypad. The keypad is a great tool if you have up to 16 offices, and each office you would like to give a different call number. Or you use the bell button module, up to 5 bell buttons. So this is the version with 2 buttons and a function bar. And then you can, again, only call specific clients or tenants. So this would be the call station solution. A great advantage from MOBOTIX is that MOBOTIX has a SIP server built in. So through the SIP server, we're connecting the Fanvil i53W. In this case here, you see the yellow cable. It's wired in, but it has a Wi-Fi built-in solution. Just keep in mind that when connecting via Wi-Fi, even in a regular office environment or regular household, there are lower reception spots. So Wi-Fi can be a little bit tricky to set it up, but it is part of the system. And then here on the left side, we have the Kentix SmartAccess system. So this one here is a brand new unit. It's a little bit more mate because it has the protection foil still over it. So don't be surprised if there's no light on. The Kentix keypad, of course, offers the traditional pin code access. I don't have an electric latch here, so I use the LEDs here to show you that it's working. And then I can basically do the same thing here. So now I have access, so that would be the access control part. However, if I do ring, and now I have to, let's see that it works. So I'm ringing the doorbell. We get the response here. Right now you see the preview part here. And if we want to answer, we click on the green answer button. So now we're getting feedback. No, we don't. That's perfect. So now you see who is in front of the door. You can talk to each other, and you can open the door by simply clicking the open button. It takes a second, and then the door opens. And we hang up, and then all is good again. Of course, we have on the Fanvil part also 10 buttons which we can program. So the first one here would do the same thing. If you know somebody's at the door, they don't ring, they probably call you through the cell phone, you can open the system as well. The great thing is that even using the MOBOTIX app on the phone would allow you to trigger the door. So everything is really simple. All of these solutions have their own internal web user interface. So easy to manage, no computer, no server, no software required. So now let's get to the computer and I'll show you how each user interface looks like. Now let's have a look at the user interfaces and see how easy and comfortable it really is to maintain them. Please remember that this is not a technical training, so I'm not showing you how it's been set up. I probably might cover that in a future webinar or a video. So to maintain the users, you just go to Access and then you'll see your list of users. Adding a user is very simple. You click Add New User. So let's just add myself. As you can see here, you can lock it down and unlock it time-based. So let's do Christian and simple password 123456, and then email. Let's use my private one, and then the PIN code could be 4, 5, up to 10 digits. I left it at the default setting of 4. So now we put in the PIN code. You could enter the RFID token or key fob number right here, or you basically click on the plus to read it in. So I'm not doing that for now. Access user level is user only. Administrator would be the second one. If it is connected to an alarm system, then you could use arm and disarm and can allow that to happen. And of course, if you want to receive alerts, notifications, or emergency access granted, you can put this in here as well. And now we have access profiles. So you just click here on the Save button, and a new user has been created. It's that simple. Now, the access profiles are a very special thing, and I really like it, because it's the access profile combines the time profiles with the door locks. So again, the door locks are all the locks registered in the system. And again, if you have multiple smart relays, it wouldn't matter. You just see the single locks. And then we have the time profiles, where you can basically edit the time when you would like to grant access. So here's the weekend, for example. And then you can combine the time and the door locks in an access profile. You assign that to a user. So for example, you have a condo board. A condo board has access to the office, but regular tenants don't. So you have an access profile board member and you have an access profile regular tenant, for example. So it's that easy to really separate certain users from each other. And once this is done, you can always reuse it by just linking the user account with the proper access profile. Very smartly done, very nicely done. I really like it. And that's really it. That's all. Now, on the MOBOTIX side, again, users don't need to go there. MOBOTIX has their system. It's the management center. So on the MOBOTIX side, the management center has been started. Now, I'm not using the boring looking one on the desk I was just using, but showing just here the user interface using the MOBOTIX management system with my own door station. I can talk to people if the computer has a microphone. So even on the computer side, very simple, very straightforward, we use the MOBOTIX software. So on the Fanvil side, there is really nothing I can really show you from an end user's perspective. This is really just the one-time setup, but just so you've seen it, it's really easy. It's basically a VoIP phone, just in a different format. Yeah, and with that, that's the whole solution. So it's easy to maintain, it's easy to install. There's no software license to be paid, no running costs whatsoever, except for power. And that's it. It really is a great solution for small to medium-sized installations. Again, you can add Apogee as a PBX box and extend that to larger installations, but that would be too much to cover in this one video. So let us know what you think about the solution. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you that the solution is IPTECHVIEW-READY and certified, so you can use it right away in your own cloud. Again, thanks for watching and hope to talk to you soon. Have a good day.